Yo, YouTube, what's going on? AJ here, back at it again with another video. And in today's video, we're going to be going over who you guys should pull in case you guys are confused between the three characters that are coming up in patch 1.4. We're going to be talking about Jiangling, we're going to be talking about Yin Lin, and of course the most anticipated character probably in Wuthering Waves since the game's launch, being Camellya. We're going to go over all that. We're going to talk about who you should prioritize, who you should least prioritize, what benefits your account right now at this stage, and why you should mainly get these characters. But first and foremost, if you like the content on the channel, make sure you hit a like, comment, and subscribe. Thank you guys so much for the support. We're trying to get to 10K. We're trying to be a top Wuthering Waves creator in the space. But without further ado, let's get into the video. So first off, let's start off with the least, I think, prioritized character that you should go for is Jiangling. Being the fact that Jiangling is very, very strong as a character already at E0 or R0, guys, and everybody technically got him for free. The only thing I can really see people going for and prioritizing if you really want to invest in Jiangling even more is the weapon. However, if you like the character a lot, then I do recommend getting his resonance chains if that is something you want to go ahead and do because you like the character. As far as gameplay wise, Jiangling is still going to be meta for a while. I don't see them releasing another lightning DPS in a little bit, just because of the simple fact that we have a character like Calcharo and Jiangling came out so recently. So I wouldn't expect to see another lightning character maybe till the end of 2 point something when we do go into 2.0, and we're gonna before we enter 3.0. But Jiangling is the least likely. Let's move on to Yin Lin real quick. Now Yin Lin, since Yin Lin's release, guys, she has been in a category where that category of character, the longevity of that character lasts for a really, really long time in Wuthering Waves. And what do I mean by that? That's the sub DPS role. Now sub DPSs we know are known for three good things, and in case you guys don't know, they're good for good all around damage, they're great off-field DPS, damage dealers, and the fact that they give buffs to the person that they're playing alongside, aka the main DPS on your team. This makes, the sub DPS role good long term because of the fact that they are specialists in these three tiers, and a lot of characters in the game don't, if not any, have those three conditions. And Kuro Games has yet to release other characters that are sub DPSs to the level of a Yin Lin, to a level of a JG. So if you don't have Yin Lin, I recommend getting her already off the rip because of those three things, but she also buffs her own element. So the fact that you have a Jiangling right now or a Calcharo still, and you don't have a Yin Lin, and you like using those characters, or let's say they release a future electric DPS, you know what I mean, sometime in the end of the 2 points is what I'm predicting, then you need this character because she supercharges them and takes their DPS to another level. The fact of the matter is this character is ridiculously valuable. As far as her weapon is concerned, she has one of the most broken weapons and stat sticks in the game for the rectifiers. Yin Lin's weapon, man, the crit rate on there and just how universal it is to any of the sub DPSs in the game, you really don't have to pull for another sub DPS's signature weapon as long as they're a rectifier user, right? Depending on if Kuro Games keeps kind of like the conditions the same. All weapons are going to be tailored, their signature weapons, to the character, but her weapon, Yin Lin's, is such a phenomenal stat stick that it's so universal across the board. Alright, moving on, let's get on to everybody's most anticipated character, the one everybody's going to pull for regardless, is Camellya. So what do I mean when Camellya is going to be busted? And I think everybody should get this character. Let's talk about it. So one of the things that Wuthering Waves has done with the DPSs in the game is they've kind of branched them off into certain tiers, or not even tiers per se, but categories. You have your burst DPSs, you have what I like to call 100 miles per hour characters, which are your Gions, your Calcharos, your Jianglings, who press the ult, who want to be on field and just keep fighting. And then you have something like Camellya. Camellya is so interesting because we don't have the official numbers and details, right guys? But they have shown us the trailer of her gameplay and stuff like that. They've shown us how the character moves. One of the things that's very, very unique about this character and why I'm so heavily interested and why you should be is the AoE damage she looks like she's putting out. A lot of Camellya's animations are crazy, and it looks to revolve around AoE just damage all around. Now I don't know what Camella's single target damage is going to be. I don't know what it's going to look like in a boss fight, but I don't think it's going to be weak. If you take a look at a character like Jian, for example, right, which is her closest like comparison in a way, Jian's damage versus bosses is really good, and then his AoE damage is amazing. So the fact that we're getting another pure DPS who's looking like she does so many heavy AoE attacks and all these crazy animations, her DPS potential could be higher than Jian's potentially, because every time in these gacha games you have to up the bar for a DPS to entice people, because right now Kuro Games has everybody with the character design, with whoever the voice actor is doing a phenomenal job with Camella, with her animations and stuff like that. A lot of us are already intrigued or interested in the character and wanting to pull the character, but the fact that this character does so much AoE into the game, and she's basically the second character that's like that looks predominantly AoE in her kit, you know what I mean? Not like bursts like Jiangling or Jinsi, they can do AoE damage, right guys? But this character Camella is prioritizing, oh, I can hit everybody on the field. And it could be one step up from Jian, and that's something to look out for, especially if you're a free-to-play or light spender, right? A character like that can destroy everything on the field, that could be souped up and better than Jian, is what I want to highlight, is going to be meta. And where would I rank Camella if I was to guess? Where do I think she will be in the meta? I would probably think Camella is going to be at the top of like OP tier or something like that, not above Shorekeeper or anything like that, but or Jinsi, but I think she'll be right behind Jinsi if the numbers are right, if the scaling is right for this character, because this character could put out a lot of damage. But yeah guys, between Zhang Liao, Yin Lin, and Camella, I think Zhang should be prioritized the least. I think Yin Lin is very up there. I think she's a very important character you need to look out for and just pull for. Don't underestimate her if you don't have her or her weapon. I think Camella is a really good character that I think everybody's going to roll for regardless of this video, but you probably clicked on just to get a little bit more information. But all in all, I think that you can't really lose when it comes to Yin Lin or Camella. The only thing I do recommend though is, until we see the weapon details, I wouldn't go all in just on Camella's weapon until we know the official stats from Kuro Games themselves. That's it for this video. Please leave a like, comment, and subscribe. Thank you guys so much for the support. I'm trying to be the top Wuthering Waves creator in this space. It's been your boy AJ. I love y'all and have a good day. Peace.